In other games, there were other games in the NBA. Let's just continue with the results now. The Minnesota Timberwolves defeated the Orlando Magic 111 to 105. Andrew Wiggins scoring 27 points. Ricky Rubio made a career high 6 3-pointers in that game for the Minnesota Timberwolves in their victory over the Orlando Magic. That game went into overtime.
That's right, it is.
Isaiah Thomas.
Everyone.
Same guy. Awesome player. It's been all about James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Steph Curry. But if there's one player in the East that is holding his own, it is Isaiah Thomas. He's been on fire. He scored 24 points of his 41 in the fourth quarter. They call him Mr. Clutch because when they need him in the fourth quarter, he steps up.
That's right.
24 points in the fourth quarter. Finished with 41 points to lead the Boston Celtics to a 113-109 victory over the Detroit Pistons.
Isaiah Thomas, fantastic player. Doing his own thing, not looking at anybody. Yes, I'm at the East. I can still do what some of the guys in the West are doing. Put John Wall of Washington Wizards in the mix also. Put Anthony Davis into it also. You know, these guys are looking at the NBA and say, all right, we're all superstars. We can contribute our own quarter. And Isaiah Thomas, known to be the man that brings the magic touch in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
He's staying focused on that.
Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch, take it down wherever you are at this moment. Last but not the least, we saw the Miami Heat defeating the Brooklyn Nets 104-96. Goran Dragic scoring 20 points. Dion Waiters added 19 in that game. Miami have won 8 in a row now. That's the longest winning streak in the NBA right now.
Wow, the Miami.
Another team we used to know a few years back that had the big three: Chris Bosh, LeBron and Dwayne Wade. Totally different team now, but it's good to see them going on this kind of run.
And that's what it is. That's why it's team sports. That's why it's basketball. That's why it's Miami Heat. Take all the big names. The show must go on. The club has a tradition for winning. They must keep winning.
They have to keep winning regardless of who the players are at the moment. Okay, that's for the NBA now, Austin. We go on and talk about home, right? Still on basketball.
That's what it is. Basketball getting our attention. This morning on the program in Abuja, the annual general meeting of the Nigeria Basketball Federation was done. And Tayo, we said this is where, everyone that has to, has one or two things to do with the development of the sport. They sit down, they plan, they deliberate, they make decisions, they look for ways that we can take basketball to the next level. And Tayo, yes, we've seen some level of controversies here and there, and then we say there are no funds and all of that. But the Nigeria Basketball Federation is set to sign a deal worth, wait for it, it's coming, $12 million that will fund the Federation's activities in the next 5 years. Abu Gumel, the NOC president right there, that's a basketball coach right there. Everybody came out, Tayo, for this. For this AGM. And I'm saying $12 million, Tayo, will do a lot to develop basketball in this country for 5 years.
Awesome. Awesome news. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. The money comes in and basketball can actually get to improve. I mean, we saw the very impressive performance by the D-Tigers at the Olympics. It was very, very commendable. It shows you that they're talents. So that's never been in question. It's all about, just developing the game now at the grassroots. It's all about developing the league as well. So it's very important. A lot of people were not very happy that the D-Tigers featured predominantly, foreign-based, American, Nigerian. You can understand why, because they are the best at the moment. They're the best we can produce, and that's because the league is still not, at that level. So hopefully with this money coming in, we can get to develop the game.
We can do a lot. This year we have the Afro-Basket. Let's go to Abuja. Listen to Tijani Umar. He's the president of the Nigeria Basketball Federation, and all of that deliberations. We'll be right back.
Averagely, every year in the 5 years deal, we are going to receive about 2.1 to 2.2 million US dollars. And we are going to receive the first tranche almost immediately. So we are going to have a lot of money at the beginning of this year to do basketball.
Which particular?
We are not going to give you all the details because, like the marketer told you, there's a non-disclosure thing because we are finalizing all those finer details in the agreement. They have sent the agreement, we have read, our lawyers, our marketers have read, and we have raised some issues because is watertight, because if they give you that kind of money, you also have to raise your game. As soon as, we kickstart the local programs, because in March, we're going to have the local programs, kickstarted. That's always the first thing we do, so that the leagues are stable. And of course, the leagues are going to be on a higher level this year with this kind of money coming in. So thereafter, we just begin to, because the marketers are working, so we have deals. What I can tell you is already we have training and, competition skills approved for the senior teams, both men and women.
We have a very big problem in this respect. That's why as a committee, when we came on board, we invited all the federations to give them their budget independently. Unfortunately, this never implemented by the ministry. And I can assure you this time around, we put all our eye on this 2017 budget to see that all money budgeted for the federation must be released to the federations.
So that's it. Basketball, good funding coming the way of the NBBF. $12 million to be used in 5 years. And Tayo, the president says $2.1 million every year. He said because the markets and the people involved, they can't give us the full details. Non-disclosure. Disclosure, Tayo, it's okay. It's okay for now, but we want accountability. The public must know how those funds are being used.
Yeah, you're spot on, and that's one of the reasons why they always say multinationals are scared of actually coming to sponsor, sports in the country, because they feel the guys in charge might not just be accountable. But hopefully the case is different this time around. I like this one a lot.
I love it.
It is awesome.
Awesome, Tayo, fantastic. Yeah. You know what the other federations need to do? Get the blueprint from these guys now. What did we put together? Football has been, doing well. Table tennis has been doing wrestling, badminton. Let us find ways we can talk to people. It's all about packaging.
It is all about packaging, especially when you're the African champions. I mean, Afro-basket champions now, that's Nigeria right there.
Nigeria.
You think it shouldn't be really such a big deal in attracting sponsorship for the team.
Agree.
Let's go on a quick break now. When we return, we'll continue on the show. We'll talk about Dimitri Payet and his unveiling as a Marseille player. Stay with us.